I've always had a sharp tongue, and I do now, but I refrain because I'm so seldom around people. I'm basically a hermit. I was brought up very hard on a farm. We used to have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to let the tobacco get chilled enough or limp enough that we could tie it with bundles. If we saw 3 cars a day pass by, we thought it was something. That's why my book's called The Lonely Road. My mother and my father worked in a cotton mill. And she left at 3, and that's when school got out, and I had to walk them all. And when I'd get home, there would be very little food left because my brothers were older and they ate it all. So in the morning, I'd hide biscuits under my mattress so I'd have something to eat when I got home. My father only beated me 3 times. At 14, he came after me, and I knocked him on the floor. And I just remember the injustice of what my father was going to beat me for. I hit him. He was not the father I wanted, but I was not the son he wanted. I went to my father's wake alone. I talked to my father while he was in his casket. It was the first time we really ever had a conversation.
I'm sorry, Floyd.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. I think it made me stronger. Whatever they killed in me, they didn't kill my desire to get away from the farm. School board came over and gave me a scholarship to go to Colorado for the summer to study journalism. But unfortunately, I dropped the coffee pot. In New Orleans, I was working 7 days a week from 11 o'clock to 7 o'clock every day. I remember Alice used to bring her family to the coffee pot when I owned it. And she offered me a job to teach some of the adult education center, which I was flattered. So I had a lady come in the morning and I'd go teach, or attempt to teach. I remember the first day I said, well, we were talking about a sentence had a subject and verb, and I thought, uh-oh, Floyd, you've got trouble. The blank faces, they did not know what a subject or a verb was. Of course, the nice thing about the girls, they were there because they wanted to learn. Adult Education Center educated me more than I educated it. I never had relationships with black people growing up in Mississippi. We worked together, but we didn't have anything in common except that. And Alice telling me the backgrounds taught me a lot. At that time when blacks and whites were not friends, per se. But I think, like me, that something in those girls that made them want a better life, and a life that they were basically told they couldn't have. Adult Education Center, it did teach them that they could do it.